Mama June of Justin, best news today. Today, Justin revealed new husband. You all know that Justin and his wife are already divorced, and today, Justin brought his new wife on camera, revealing that his wife is pregnant. Everyone has a right to be happy with their decision, but Mama June, Justin, is angry at this behavior. Who is his wife? How did they fall in love? What profession is his wife? How and when were they married? I will tell you later, but before that I want to tell you one more important thing. Mama June Shannon offers candid advice to Todd and Julie Crisley after Trump pardons. Reality star Mama June Shannon is speaking out following the recent presidential pardon of Todd and Julie Crisley. In an exclusive interview with People, Shannon, 45, shared her thoughts on former President Donald Trump's decision to pardon the Crisleys, who had been serving time for tax evasion and bank fraud. The Crisleys, Todd, 56, and Julie, 52, began their prison sentences in January 2023 after being convicted and sentenced to a combined 19 years. Their daughter, Savannah Crisley, revealed on Instagram that Trump personally called her on May 27 to deliver the news of their pardon, following months of appeals. I've told many people that the Crisleys, they can be good people and they're funny people, and I love them all. And I love Grandma, Faye, Shannon said. However, she didn't hold back in offering advice, shaped by her own past legal issues. Now that they are getting totally pardoned, just like myself, I didn't go to jail. I just had to be good for a year. Shannon, who was arrested in March 2018 for possession of crack cocaine and drug paraphernalia alongside then-boyfriend Eugene "Gino" Doak, continued, I hope they learned something from this little slap on the wrist, because next time, it may not be just a slap. Following her arrest, Shannon faced felony drug charges, while Doak was also charged with domestic violence and possession-related offenses. The incident led Shannon's daughter, Lauren "Pumpkin" Efford, to take custody of her youngest child, Alana "Honey Boo Boo" Thompson, who was 14 at the time. Although Shannon pled not guilty, she was ultimately sentenced to 100 hours of community service. Reflecting on her journey, she used her experience to encourage the Crisleys to make better choices going forward. The pardons have stirred public reaction, with Todd Crisley expressing mixed emotions, saying he felt numb upon learning of his release and was thinking of the fellow inmates he was leaving behind. Mama June reveals heartbreaking rift between Anna, Chickadee, Cardwell's daughters after custody battle. It's been nearly a year and a half since Anna, Chickadee, Cardwell, the eldest daughter of the Honey Boo Boo family, passed away after a battle with cancer. Following her tragic death, a custody battle erupted over her two daughters, Caitlin and Kylie, leaving the sisters separated ever since. The legal dispute ended with Kylie's biological father, Michael Cardwell, receiving full custody of his 9-year-old daughter. However, he was not awarded custody of 12-year-old Caitlin, reportedly due to a lack of financial support for her in the past, according to court documents. As a result, Caitlin remains in the care of her grandmother, Mama June Shannon. Despite hopes that the sisters would still have time together, that hasn't been the case. In a recent interview with People, Mama June revealed the heartbreaking reality: Caitlin and Kylie haven't seen each other since their mother's funeral. Unfortunately, Caitlin and Kylie don't spend time together, Mama June said. It's not due to us. I hated that we have to go through that. We couldn't sit down and talk things out and come to an agreement, as much as I had begged for that. But it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. The ongoing separation has taken an emotional toll on the family, especially the two young girls who are coping with the loss of their mother while being kept apart. Still, Mama June says she finds some peace in knowing she honored Anna's final wishes. At the end of the day, I knew what Anna wanted, she shared. We just went and did it. We had no other choice. That's why I tell you, you either follow what Anna wanted or not fight. And that's what we did. We fought, and it was a long battle. It went from 1 day to 3.5 days in court. While the family remains fractured, Mama June stands by her decision to fight for Caitlyn and hopes that one day, the sisters will reunite. Mama June Shannon shares update on granddaughters Caitlyn and Kylie after daughter Anna Cardwell's death. They haven't seen each other. Mama June Shannon is opening up about the emotional toll her family has faced following the death of her daughter, Anna Chickadee Cardwell, and how it has impacted Anna's children. In an interview with People about the upcoming season of Mama June, Family Crisis, the 45-year-old reality star revealed that her granddaughters, Caitlyn, 12, and Kylie, 9, have been separated since their mother's passing. Shannon currently has custody of Caitlyn, while Kylie lives with her father, Michael Cardwell, in Alabama. Unfortunately not, Shannon said when asked if the two girls have spent time together since Anna's funeral. And it's not because of us. Following Anna's death, a custody battle ensued. According to court documents obtained by People in September 2024, Shannon was officially granted full custody of Caitlyn by a Georgia judge on September 20th. The ruling came after Michael Cardwell, Anna's ex and Kylie's biological father, filed for custody and visitation rights for Caitlyn in December 2023, despite not being her biological father. The judge ultimately ruled in Shannon's favor, marking the end of a long and emotional legal process. "I hated that we had to go through that," Shannon admitted. "I begged for us to be able to sit down and talk things out, but it wasn't possible. At the end of the day, I knew what Anna wanted, and that's why we fought." The former Here Comes Honey Boo Boo star shared that Anna had expressed concerns before her death about how Michael would handle custody of Kylie. "She really struggled with the idea that Michael might try to keep Kylie away from the rest of the family," Shannon said. "And sadly, that's what's happened." Shannon revealed that while Caitlyn has spent time with Michael and his family, efforts to reunite the two sisters have been blocked. "We want to see Kylie, but Michael made it clear she's not leaving his sight. He told me, if I have to pay for that later, then I will," she said. Even Anna's husband, Eldridge Toney, has reportedly been unable to spend time with Kylie. "They've had access to Caitlyn for the last year," Shannon explained, "but we haven't had the same with Kylie." Despite the emotional challenges, Shannon remains committed to honoring Anna's wishes and keeping Caitlyn grounded. "This has been a long, tough road," she said. "But I knew what my daughter wanted, and we had to fight to make sure Caitlyn would be okay."